Good Sunday morning, Dashers. This is DoorDash Granny checking in with y'all. I never did my video yesterday. I took a whole bunch of clips and I decided to delete them all and just give you the rundown on how yesterday, the day after Christmas, went for me. It was an awesome day. I only had one thing that happened that was unpleasant, and that was getting tip baited by a rich person. So I went on a rant and videotaped their house and how awful they were, and decided better that I should just delete the video and let it go, because they'll get theirs. You know, God always takes care of his people, and it's up to him. So anyway, as the day went forward, I had a great day. I did have to wait at a few restaurants, like 10-15 minutes past the pickup time, which, you know, time is money, so it's never fun to have to do that. But you know what? It all worked itself out. I ended up making, in 6 hours time, $174, which is great money considering how it's been the last 4 months. I've been calling it Trash Dash, because all we've been getting is $2 orders to go 8 miles. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm not a charity service. If you expect me to schlep your food to your doorstep and provide you with a convenient service, you need to thank me. And the best way to thank me is to tip me. Yeah, that's right. That's what we work for, our tips. DoorDash pay us $2 to drive to your door. You think that's fair? You think it's worth it? No, let me tell you, it's not. So anyway, as the day went on, I took an order for like 5 pizzas and 2 crazy breads from Little Caesars, and I showed up at this house, and there were these like middle school kids, probably around the age of 12. There's like a half a dozen of them, and they were the cutest kids ever, right? Today's kids, a lot of them can be brats, okay? But these kids, you could tell, had great parents. They were so polite and so kind, and it was really funny because I showed up with all these pizzas, and they're like, oh, let us help you, let us carry them in. I'm like, well, it's my job to bring it to your door. Are you sure you want to carry them in yourself? They're like, oh, yeah, we want to help you. I'm like, well, thank you, you're very kind. So I handed each one of them a couple of pizzas or whatever. And so the one kid says, how do you feel about being a DoorDasher? And I said, well, how do I feel? I said, I appreciate when people are kind like you, and people who appreciate what we do, the service that we provide. And so they all said, oh, we appreciate you so much. We appreciate you so much. And I said, you know what? You are the reason why I do this. I enjoy the interaction with kind, polite people. I said, but not everybody appreciates us. And he said, wait a minute, I have something for you. Now, mind you, this is a 12-year-old kid. I said, oh, okay, what's that? And he hands me a $20 bill. I'm like, what? Are you serious? What are you doing? I'm thinking that's his allowance money or something. You know, that's his money that he probably earned or whatever. He's like, I want you to have it. I just want you to know how much we appreciate you, and you're the kindest woman, and just was going on. And I started bawling, crying uncontrollably. I couldn't help myself. It was such a kind gesture. So I know we are having some struggles as Dashers, okay? Believe me, I've been tip baited. I've been, you know, not tipped. I've been scammed. You know, people lying and saying that their food never got delivered, things like that. But the good outweighs the bad. You just got to hang in there. And earlier this month, I had a gentleman and his wife. They're probably middle-aged, lived in a nice middle-class home. And they ordered just a small order from Neaters. It was like maybe $14 that they ordered. And they tipped adequately in the app, like $5 or whatever. That was more than enough. And as I was leaving, the gentleman says, oh, hey, wait a minute, you forgot something. Here, I thought I forgot part of their order. I'm like, oh no, what did I forget? Handed me a $50 bill. 50 big ones, right? Talk about crying uncontrollably. So I just want you to know there are still some good people out there who do appreciate us, and the good definitely outweighs the bad. We do have to band together, though, and not take those lousy $2 and $3 orders. If we take them, then it's letting people know that it's okay not to tip. Honestly, if you can't afford to tip, or you just refuse to tip, don't you think you ought to go get it yourself? Honestly, I mean, why should I lose money and provide a service for you for free? I'm not a charity. You know, just because you can't go out and get it yourself. I mean, really, even $1, something to say I thank you for your service. Even if it's $1, it's a tip and we appreciate it. So enough about that. I'm heading out. It's Sunday. It's a new day. Let's see, what is it? It's 51 degrees. There's a few fluffy little clouds in the sky, but I certainly would not be doing DoorDash in Ohio, where I'm from, in the snow. Granny don't like driving in the snow. So you all have a great day, and I will report in later how it went. Thanks for listening.